Yamagana for Gina Kwaba, na Yanshaka Sebono ase. Yanshaka Sebono ase amawa, utumrikana so share ewo Facebook no so. And someone who do a debani no videos and pictures of Inogai, Oshe, we when you saw eyi, and Untibomade Selbeba. No ababe hwebi, Yanshaka Sebono ase. Awe ho seboa a free adregano. E won krapompuni mantabo ba hremo SM. E kan kwanhia bi asi, ni nyina no. E ye Hyundai Elantra. Ana kire se wonam kwantempo no so ani hremu. E wo adregano school junction kwantempo no eso. Na no na wo mu kirem se wo bra wo duru ekwan no so babie no. Na kire se kia reno idie wo loadu nioma. Ana mepacho se wasaye o. Se ye traffic mu so na wodie o. Na no ana kire se Hyundai Elantra. Eye salon kai wodi akowura siese edwasa ema me no kasai wo hyenkani asabre na wo twi sa Hyundai Elantra no ba bia wodade ani enyaye papapa na busua ba ye Facebook no eso a video no ani akwanhia no eda ye Facebook no eso eye DLFM 106.9 kyerese enya asam koto akora wo na uhwe video no a enam wantre so no a DLFM yensa atimaka bie no a wutimo seka no a eye track no wa lodu nioma ana kyerese tapoli ekata so na wobi ntimi hunu se ebia na wapakisi ho ana ka no ediko wurase ana se na wo munyina ekọ ana kai wode ekọ wurase na so wo mu agina ho bie ekire se wo hyenkani no ana sabre wotwi eye Hyundai Elantra eye salon car no na wobra wo driving nyina no wo hwe ne force nti no wode kọ wura ka na se ekura no wanhunu eno nto mu kirem se sabre so na enkwada etete car no mu a na wo mo etete akire na so nyame adom enkwada no de wo mo empra na emo mo hyenkani a na wono wotwi saka no de me no kasai ba bia woda no agise nyankopon etimi ebem na uhwe video no a aposifo e wo scene ho no mo a wono mo so ekita phone a wono mo e video na afi wono so a e direct traffic no so guso a wono mo e direct ye na moma yentie se ne esi koso wo bra kwanhia no esi ye no moma yentie kakra.
Officer, this an accident scene around the school junction. I think I'm a stretch. Yeah, because this is serious. But they are real Musano. The driver with the hair, no? The head was serious. But because inside. This is like this day the bag there, but that's wow. It's a concentration. If you don't know what they don't concentrate on the road.
Enti abusuo ba ye Facebook no so a ene video no eda so a wonso wo betime ahwebie na ka no eye GX 3110-21 a kire se eye ash colored eye Hyundai Elantra ana kire se wodi akọ ka na se a eni mu ne nyina sei na we no anya nwanwa se wo praye na so no wo mu agina ho bie bystanders ene eyewitnesses ni kire mu se driver no wabra wo driver na wo sa hwe ne force nti na ni kura ne ho so di ko wura ka anase ene se ne de asi enie ye bom pa ye se obi da emfremu ye nto aka se bono eso
ye nto aka se bono so ane ye body awura mu ewa Ministry of Information fama bontia bekasa kirem ze si ameke so mabom waden atwa sika bi de wo ho 151,500 Ghana cedis de ama wono mankasa staff workers ni mi so munyi sika we fantwa wo man mafiri say emno my Ghana COVID-19 ni ba na ye call lockdown no adwumayefo no breva pa visa my Ghana bebre na nya de na adwumayefo wonu ko adwuma no bi akwahye damu edi na yire aduane na so no de mo maden akwa adwuma so ko ye adwuma nti enam bra mo bre yenti no 151,500 cedis ka we omonje mu fa twa omanum pan na se beto abonten ema auditor general bo moden ekwa hwehwemu edi fo adwuma de omudi ye ho wo match bosumenum ewa 2020 ekopim dwon bosumenum ewa 2022 ana mu kyerem se dabi wono ma hu se sika bia fa kuntuna se as kande bebe fa na modwo mo ntia se ne sente mo maden zo mbekira mpanifo bebe sika no efa ye na auditor general pani okasa ye Johnson akuamoa asiedu okasa na o kyerem se ye kasa no se sika 151,500 cedis no sa Ministry of Information mo maden se sika no besi me atwa de ma my Ghana free say se sika we nya o makatua Omanga na mpeni fo mo kwan se sika we no muntumi mfa nkonkodi ni senti sika we no Omanga na ye Jessica pan na sansense ni mo no ena director Edma Finance ena monitoring at the Ministry of Information eye ma Willie eye Sabafia akase kirem se sika we ni de mba maden say omode bo adwuma yefo na ba so pa free so mo bre pa covid ne ba ye no na Ghana manti be hye dem prefo bere na nkwa adwuma na so adwuma yefo bo moden ekoso ojira mo na so asomo man Ghana so mpanti seska we de titisikam se 1.5 billion o ma cha di kwa de senti ena mo de ba moden di motivate workers no okasa ye e mo nchiremu ni
Mr. Chair, the allowances were part of the plan that was submitted to the Ministry of Health for approval.
So Ministry of Health approved the allowances, approved the plan, that include the allowances?
Yes, yes, Honorable.
Why did you budget for that allowance?
Yes, Honorable, you would recall that during that time when the country was locked down, most officers of MDAs were required to stay at home.
Yes.
Yes, but the Ministry of Information was required to report to work every day as part of the response to the COVID fight. And so we needed to motivate those staff who came daily to office to help develop the COVID-19 response plan for the communication.
Any awuti ye eya kwankyerefo a ohwesi kasem ana viso bo mode de nani ko tua wisie edi aso hwe omanga na manbo echi ehwe omnoma mu no eya mawili sabafia nende ana wote ye no
yento akasebo no so anayebo ede ehwremu ewo wo man Ghana yemra hye bedwafie na emra hye bedwani a wote aba anwa so wode ma wo manfo ne adehia wonom ewo north town eye Samuel Okogyeabour Abrakwa wode atodwa akiremu se efiti bese 2016 a Ghana yede to me ema mampani akufu ado Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Baumia ene NPP se wo mo eni Ghana fo anim ewa mamu mu no eye eto akese taxes ana omo de egu Ghana fo so saa ma se Ghana fo nyuma pinu a eguo na Okogyeabour Abrakwa ekiremu se tax no mpo de se wo de ma Ghana fo anka nhyeda ha no firi se wo man bia no na nchekire ye no eye tax eto na nso okirem se Ghana ha no de mampani akufu ado emfinhia nwotwenie eto no nyina no wo de wasa ne sire mu a na wache bi nso ama no ho ene na busua enu ntianya ne wanwa se bola tax ene COVID-19 tax nyina wo man yeguso ayeje wa bra COVID-19 ne ba yo no Ghana fo obi ada eho kire no papa na wo de sanse mu nyina to dwa ene wo bra na kire se media budget review finance minister honorable Dr. Mohammed Amin Adams anta wo present ye na enu akire mra se badwafo di ho nkomo no ana yewra Okogyeabour Abrakwa ekirem se yati krom hanomo ama yesi efrebibi nuisance tax na kyerese eto ahodo ede ma Ghana fo a eso eni emfaso na nso na nkomo hwani musanka media budget no anka ban ne betima ye free ho na nso no wobra minister bekenka ye no sa tax we nyina da so wo mu a ebu Ghana fo kom na de ba ko ha no ene se tax no aban we jeje a na wacha ma no ho ene na busua na de aka nso no ene deal a Ghana fo ni mu na emfaso biada emaso no ana ode Ghana fo sika egro sa to pressa
performing at our optimum. All these budgets will be meaningless if we collect taxes and use it for things like this. $113,000 for spare parts. Look, I keep reminding colleagues that Malaysia, Singapore, the Asian tigers we celebrate today, it took them only 30 years. Rwanda, that is now way ahead of us, it took them less than 30 years to be transformed. We are still here marking time after 32 years of the Fourth Republic.
Eni ayati ye aye north town ra shebedwani yewra Samuel Okogyeabour Abrakwa ana wokyere se eto no abana ji ana woje na nso mfaso bie ni hono mu a Ghana enya firi so a emu nsem eno no
ye to akase ebo no so a na ye body aguramu ewo Colleges of Education Teachers Association of Ghana ye tweditia e kan se sitak o ma obontia be kasa e kirem se ene do ya make so ma moden no ne National Council no e de ahyebu ne ye wadai kita wonsabo swinda na to so aduonu no moden ahye no moden adwenwen ho ahunu atuate omati ekwan be fa so moden na se atuate no etimi abawiye na mo kasa na mo kire mi se omati atua be boro be ya bosom ba kontemu ni na ni nyina ne se aban ana fenso National Labour Commission for wo mo ma de to manim se mo hia eye arbitral award orders ana fenso condition of service ema teacher for na so si ameka se no enya de aban watie wonu musu ni senti na nam hu bia ema si ameka se omuguso a ewo atiatue mu no wonum kasa na mo kire mi se ene si ameka se mperifo wo maden eyo makoma so apere de ma wonu made a se de tie be na tuate no beba na biye na sitak president eya prince eya oben hima obomaden jemre kasa na o kire mi se sisi ayekese no enne nhemudi ombekọ no na bekina se ne enne wonmatu ate beba wieye anaso ombekọ so ate atue firi se nhihia aban beba bonten se obejo omusu no atum na oyo makoma so apere de ma wono mo saban ye ne sa de ombeti ase na atuate no omoden de akwani mu saban ye ntie na okoso so obeya so bra che de a ombekọ so ate atue na okase na o chim sisi ayekese no omode ato akyekye fo nyanse mo hwe na obiara mfa ne nan emfa si kraso ma firi se abana obon ho maden eye makoma so beside ma wono dia etiatia no mbe be kwa ne mu se abanya antie na se okoso wa se obe na so bra che dia se de tie bia ne nyade a o ma maden akole of almost strike no jemani semtre for kasaye emu kire mu ni.
I want to say that we've been discussing on the position and it's been hours. I can't count. We started around 2 o'clock, and you can imagine. So what I can report is that we have had series of discussions. We have made a lot of significant progress. A lot of proposals have been put on the table, and we are going to touch base with members. What I can say for now is that I think we have
until the government makes progress.
With the greatest deal of respect to the media, we appreciate how you've been with us, throughout our battle up to this time. I think and I'm convinced that our members, the over 2,000 SITAC members and the council members, deserve the right to get the primary information. So we're going to touch base with our members by way of council meeting tomorrow. And when we have done all of that, we will come back to the media to share with you.
Any awoti ye aye SITAC president Prince Oben Hima nene na wote ye no.
Yanto akase bo no so koso afa o message no ene wadwenkyere no esom yan ewo yen Facebook no ase eye DLFM 106.9 yanto akase bo no so a ba bia wotonfo a wo bo no kwan no eho hia ne ye papa yeda so agiremu ewo ye Colleges of Education Teachers Association of Ghana SITAC ene wo mo asa kase biem wo mo kire se Education Minister Dr. Wasaya Aditrum wa hye wo no mabufuo papa ade so pani ada minister ya dan na SITAC fo ne kirem se nansan efiti bra wo mo atiatua no ana Education Minister okọ radio by radio TV by TV ana wo ka brofo akese sahan se SITAC fo no amfa atuatia no amawie ya July bosum yaketua wo mo nsantimi nka na wo mo kirem a minister ne yaya koso akra ka se sia no eye controller any accountant general's department wo mo hwe na sa SITAC members na ketua no hwe de yantua amfa ma wonum sa ne be ya wo mo yembe hyehye wo mo nanka strike no wo mo dia ba wieye na no ana wapani ba ko a wono wo ye communications team member e de ma SITAC ne din e de Fidelis Kamayi wonen sam trofo din kuma na wotirim se hwe na wo education minister am se bibi jeje wo se Lumba nyom ya boya tu berezia wo ya boya tu berezia dada efri se ye hunu sase ati atua no a anamo ba ko a wo betuo ene se obeka se akatua no hwe ne amfa amayen na enso ye ka kire wo plane mo pe kura no a August de mo fa amsanto so yenya ye adwere se bosome ene na watwi mienu ane de betina fie no mo pe kura mo ni programmer na August akatua no mo fa ye beti atua no.
Before we embarked on this strike, we knew that this is one of the strategies the employer was going to use. So we are ready, or we were ready for it. And when the directive was issued, it has even motivated and gingered most of our teachers, and they're saying that they should even take the August salary in addition, because until all the arbitral awards are complied with or implemented, they can go ahead and continue to freeze the salary. So if you ask me, though I might be affected, but I have psyched myself psychologically and I'm ready for it. We don't foresee that this will take a year because the academic calendar is going to be hugely affected. We have students in final year who have one more semester left for them to complete, and we have also started selling admission forms for new level 100s to be admitted. So if you look at all these things, it will not augur well for the educational system in the country.
Enti ani ayeti yeyi eye communications team member ede Emma eye SITAC ne dey ede Fidelis Kamayi ana wo kire se wo mo no he wo ma ye krado na ekomba na sire de wo ma fam dada yi enu ntino abaye wo pekura no a he August de no fa ye beti atua no emu nsam ne
ye to akase bo no so ani ye body awura mu e wo pani ani din ede George Sapon o ye executive secretary Edman National Media Commission wakase kire mu se sia ye kese bobo no ho moden abo moden pa gina na naso na so na kwaso ahwe eye nsantwefo ho bambo pa efiri se o manga na yetimo no nsantwefo tumi bua pa momen asomdwa ye wo no eso etumi kwa manema etumi koye di ma o my Ghana wakase na ochim se ye kasa no titru se beko eye abato afima enche bia beto abai no ehu behia pa se o my Ghana asomdwa ye wo no ye beko so akra so ni senti nsantwefo bedi akotene pa abato abato no munti no o beko so agina o mona so maboa ma asomdwe enda visa asomdwe enye nsantwefo ho bambo nso etimi agya ne naso ye pa opani kasa na ochire se yekese no enche bia Ghana fo nyina bekwase nanim akwa akoto abana de ba ko pa Ghana hia titiri pa ne se kebem ke bia bemu a Ghana for enye ne bekọ so across no ya hwe so yi pa se be ya onye ne bia ntumi nkọ so man Ghana makobrane enkotwen krante enkoyi obi ba kwa so ntontwene se de Peter etwen krante de bo Yesu Kristo ho ban ne bi nkọ so man Ghana munti o mekọ so agiban ene ne Ghana nsamtwerefo ho atumi atọ ma se abato de yanim 2024 we de ayasomdwemili mapa de man Ghana nyina opani kase na okirem se nsamtwerefo nso odwumadi papa yesi ye di efri se enso do nsamtwerefo ka no nsamtwerefo ahwe mu kase amu ilam kaka nsem ye de hoye beba de a man Ghana betimi ya boni senti nsamtwerefo ye bakoto abayi de momade hunu se ensem ya mbaka no mane nya nokura nsem evins mensam ne nya asomdwe nsem asem wo no kaka na ya nokura mpo na nso ejebeto man Ghana maboni se obetwe ho afri se Omana Ghana ye wo mu ise na ejak bom na Ghana fo nyina sentokwasi ya ne muse ya ahifo ne bedwane yafa omamba akopa ne ye woni senti Ghana fo nyina hwe akasa mu ye na afinso ye momaden sai esamtrefo dwumadi a omudi no omma ne kure ne omanim ntimi mbo na oman Ghana asomje ye nya no yentimi enkraso waje mra ne samtrefo akasa dwumadi na se emu nkire mu nie.
In the post-truth period, anybody can pick together piece materials together and seek to lie, particularly on elections. Claims about Electoral Commission officials, you professional journalists investigated the stories and told people that you are the legitimate test of public truth. We are going to do 3 substantive things. 1, protect the safety of journalists to enable them to do their work, especially during this election.
Eni awoti ye executive secretary at the National Media Commission nidi Eddie George Sapon enu achina chairman at the National Media Commission ya obuadu ayabuafo ono so jemere kasa na ochirem se baby ye dreni pempen so ma ga na yawura sese no enche be ye kwesina nim akwato abanti we yansem twene bo modern sa asem bia wo be hu de montre so no manokure wo mu nyina na de free say uko se bibi na maba fonten tan so ne social media is no so ko posti bia we kire se misinformation wo boa ma na tene ekoba ne sanso a entumi mwa wo man Ghana asomje ye wo no yetumi akura so eno so mu ekire mu nie.
Never ever replicate what you see on social media without establishing the foundations of it, because the people in social media have not had the training that we have. And so when you receive any material on social media and you put it out, you are helping them to misinform us. And so it becomes very, very important as a first step that any information that you receive from social media, you cross-check and establish the foundation of it before.
Eni awoti ye aye chairman Edman National Media Commission ya obuadu ayeboafo nene na wote ye no
yentu akasebo no so anayebo ede ahuramu na se Ghana fo beka ye a wabra mampani akufo do eso afenamu so aye no ana wo hye Ghana fo nyina abo se wo baye efomo gudi a yemfa kwampa so entuo mekire gadamse no wo ba wo betu ase papa enu nti wote abadweku a ne yefe ne se Interministerial Committee on Illegal Mining na wapani ana wada no se chairman eye Ghanaian Minister for Science eye Professor Kwabena Frempong Boateng na ewi akire no adamfo padane apeto efiri se ene ade achi ade besai ensama hodo a epiepie nyasam kutua na meno kasai akwese dade Lumba nyom wote dade Lumba dia bebom wo mo dia bebom ni nyina no ene se Kwabena Frempong Boateng asa bebiem wo wokyere se Interministerial Committee on Illegal Mining no mampani akufo ana amana anya dwuma efiri se mampani ebeka kire Ghana fo nyina se ebagadam se no a wode ne presidency ebeto so se Ghana fo krampo beto atia na yantu ntia no nanso no oboa wo ya danko daada dai chese ekura kronkron owu anu asa akeka efiri se report ahodo a wono Frempong Boateng report anase committee de kwama ni nyina no mampani akufo aje report no watena so no watia so efiri se edumre bi wakire se wapani asabre wanya ne ba bi kro eye onofuo nyina boys prefect Kwadwo owusu afiri yesa don asisi a woni ho biemu kire se wode Ghana kwaye bretu nyina ede magadam sefo se wo muntu e ma Frempong Boateng ede ho report ebre mampani akufo ado kirem se mampani akufo ado no ankasa na hye boys yechie ana wo munkongotu party ni hiesika munkongotu wo kirem se no achikura no eya Forestry Commission esheda ede kire se Ghana yenkwaye bretu ahodo no so wo frɛ party fo no wase momra baje enti wachese Ghana na yenkwaye bretu no yemforest reserve no abai wei ani munipa wo mo chene se tonton ana dankofo no na obi agbo ne se ta na ba ko so wodi mu ntintimai eye mampani akufo do no ankasa ne cousin Gabi Asare wo kire dako no no kura de ni ntintimai no wodi ne se eye company ba ko na wo mo etu gadam se eye Imperial Mining Company na wo lawyer ene mampani akufo de wo faase Gabi Otreda kunti Ghana for wo ka kire mu plane sebi yesese bomotichi afiri nso ase be ka kire so wo dan chemo wu a ya yina chenye wono no ye chairman edema inter ministerial committee on illegal mining gadam se na eto atese no mampani akufo ado wo kan ho bi wono na aban mu mpanimfo.
But my job was to draw attention of leadership to that thing. So I wrote a report. And even before I wrote a report, every now and then when I had issues, I informed the president. When the Forestry Commission was giving out forest reserves for mining purposes, I wrote a report, the letters, all the details. And the president called Sir John. He was alive then. He comforted him with these things. But I don't want to go into the details of what happened. So we had problems. And at every step, they were informed about what was happening. And so finally, I wrote a report, and which is now I'm in court because of the report that I wrote. Some people think that I have defamed them and so sent me to court. I'm not the policeman. I'm not the court. I mean, it will be good to reclaim the land and do many things, but 500 million will go for inadequate. Oh yes, I need billions of dollars to do that. We estimated when I was there, we did some estimates with EP and so on. It will run into billions and billions of dollars. And the other suggestion I don't want to talk about. Yeah.
And here you see, eye kane swafo a na wo hwe kirese abodie monyansape metre science technology and innovation Professor Kwabena from Paul Boateng no na ye chairman edema inter ministerial committee on illegal mining wo kirese adwonko Kwadwo
oko
praise him
hallelujah
to aso me nkwanim
yento akase bonso na ye body awuramu ewe na ese court nsemu Lesia make say impenifo modern hyehyese ne Justice for All program ba be koso man Ghana mesia make say no enipa mako du mienu na omoda eye fiase e won san medium security prison impenifo ja wa no so omfo mo nkodi afiri se omuti ay lucky pam attentre ne yakode am ma say nipa make say de ye wosime ono mokro no o mo tre di mane ne nyuma moto ne Ghana mo ntene so no nyasem kuma kran ne impenifo hyehyem na mutrem say se kase no man Ghana uko PM ewe ye fiasa na se prisons ahodo na e hono maba peso I say DR hour no sam hye ye ho pa aba peso ni send ye na obitumi dia upa ba bi di na koto na mu aya denti enipa ne bi so omo ahotumu say yes omo nsam ada wo no so no je send ye omo kwad na de send atentehuro no mu hatu say sase bia nje da nim sani pa wo yatumi akoda roman sa nkan fu betumi akopie mu na kwa gina court na ka ja court adi ni nsam na nso no gusu da roman na mpelifo chem se tapi yabani se yentumi mu wanti o magjaja binim so mfa mu nkodi afiri se o manga na ewom sese no ema se betimi ya bona tentrene akwama obia na obia somja owo no watimi akrason ne mpelifo ka se no mu cheze ye kese ni se ni mpa na mu ja wo no no na bi wo no ma na ya denje ntansa de ma mu bi chire se ne ya wudie ebi se mzenze de unnatural carnal knowledge obi wo no ma se no wankasa wa bon ho maden ene oba no na kwada ohun ba bia himfie okwan dei ompo chire ho no mba bi kura na de akofo na mu se krate na ho sa na ate kwen ye hwa ya ne na me de nsem fa kwen mu ene be fo se ne due ma ne de ko piem go ko ne a romanda mpo se dabi we de emu akra de senti sa ma man fa himfie wo kwa fa kotika mu kwa ne de aba ya je mu nyina se mu fa mu konko di se sonam na justice afiasa wa sare botwe eye court of appeal judge wa ka se kire mu se we ye ni swadi wan perifo de esi o mani so betimi abo no my Ghana ukopiem afase ahodo abo apeso ani pa bi ne mu hwa o masema mo deda o mo so no intansa ne mu ahanti o mu ja o mo so mo fa mo nkodi afiri se bebe yedo ne hu se ba modern ya bo na tenten na ya adwuma ne pa bi nso a intansa bi deda wo no mo so a enya nsem ye mu oduro no yenya wo no mo so ehunu han okasaye emu nkire mu ni
13,057 convicts and 1,000 as at December 2018 to 42.69 as at May 2024. From these statistics, the reduction in pre-trial detention population is quite significant. That is from 33% in 2007 to 10.86% in 2024.
Any awoti ye a court of appeal judge Justice Afia Sewa Asaribotwe Enwachi ina Jonathan Oseye Wusu ono so executive director edema perfecter of sentiment bomaden agemani sentrefo kasa na ochirem say adama wo ya mpenifo to nyina betimi abo o my Ghana ye prisons ahodo abo apeso no emu atimi ada o my Ghana bi di bone emu odu a Yatim de akwato afiase na mra ene na di.
We have championed the non-custodial sentencing regimes, which critically among them is the community and the Ministry of Justice and Attorney General. We have been able to get the draft bill and then the ministers responsible at cabinet level so that the bill can be put before Parliament.
Any awuti ye executive director at the perfecter of sentiment. Nede at the Jonathan Osei Owusu. Enuachi ena ADP ni ama ayite waya third in command ewan some medium security prisons. Also Jemra any central for Kasaye emunchiremuni.
Some of them their warrants have elapsed, but we are waiting to the authorities that be the police in charge, sometimes the courts, so that they will get their warrants renewed.
Any awuti ye ADP ni ama ayite waya third in command ewo in medium security prisons nene ena wote ye no
enti enipa makoma say 12 ana yeja wono
ebinim kura keka ho a ebi adina ebinim se omo no wo hwe offense na anya de ombetimi akofie sisi anti no omo twen kakra mo gusu hwehwe obi wo se ya ma omo bele se omo nko kakra na ebesan hia omo asa afre won bio
I see. Also, emremono any shishemo ye wo prerogative of mercy.
Yeah.
The presidential pardon, the constitutional mandate.
Yes.
Given to the president to pardon on behalf of the prisoners.
Yeah.
Enti ebina okasi ye beto aba ebika okay muntie 3.
Yeah, me kaipa.
Enti yetimi hwe aka se mfom so ne wasotwe no. Enya hwe yema mrafie kakra anase yema mrafie nyawo
na so bi wo hwe wadam ache na wo hwe bi antensan de bon na bi kura ne mu ha.
That's right.
Enti ne wo hwe soma wasom wa fiase ho no mo no omla na okokro mo kwa ska kire mi se wo hwe ni parodo wa ba pe so na abai kura san boka o kire mi se nuane a imetifo ni di ne ho no mo nya sem kuma o
na ye na fiase de be na edie e okroma
enti se da ye betimi aboa na abai sika ode bo ma no ho bra no so no ho atumi ato ne kakra nti
zontoli no
ni pa bi ho do ma se o mekofie kakra na
I say
o mekodi o moyire mu aduane
edio
edin na bende
ma men ko Facebook no so na men kan brofo kakra Ghana fo atro brofo o di o mo pamie nie Doris Trum and was the news is loud and clear inside Nsawam Dobru na was wafa please try open boni o was one day men try na me shekut miti hey min go shekut
ado be ye free ba de kotu ye de
ma hwe ase alo ope
se kotu de nan say we ade ba ko pa na mo de ye okrom ha
was men shekut man one day
Ghana ha wo be shekut a last respect pe
Innocent Jefferson and was say oh so sorry we know you're driving in a one accident no we do you edi free time and whatever no say kasebon loud and clear fantastic Wilberforce 80 free sorry asanya so was the news is loud e wo hopa Anna Francis Nati edi free do wenya tema community 25 and was offer ayiko na bonia information ministry pa edi ni wedi chempe pa na chese information ministry atabiri Ghana sika achane sa no wose Ghana ha ye hia mampani a woye buga na watimia papa nipa bia ni so na Judith Ali Blue wose good evening the news is loud and clear e we betri keke di frika so wose news no edem wo fa ke di finio plan station and wose kasebo no e loud pa yada se na mayena ya ho emra da bi miankwa ma no ne emra sesi aye ba na fe ye bukef ye kwa salarion mano emu mene wo ekasai eyadesa high court no no ewo salarion mano emu ajeli enipa mako bese aduasa na emu edu baako eya sojafo ene aposifo ne nyina no ene se 2023 no emrantie yo mwadwene se wo mu betu eye salarion aban no aguku dita ana nyankopon ya adom efele ye ana yachi enipa ne mako edu emienu a mene wo kasai yedo makwa gyina mu ewo court wa enu a ana atemu abase wonom enko afiase life imprisonment na se Ghana fo be kaya November bosme no ne da neto so aduonu ensia afi atwa mu no ana kyerese military barracks bia eno no ewo Sierra Leone enipa bi ekoto hye wonom so ema eneduafo mako empimienu ahanu eye 2200 inmates yeyi wonom so omonko ema kyerese yetwe tuosi 20 so ekum wonom ewo military barracks ho na eno na wabra omo ye omadwene se wo be stage ku eto aban a wote so agu ewo Sierra Leone no kyerɛ sɛ efeli ɛma nipa maako mmienu January nom yɛyere wɔnom ana edu omkogyina mu ɛwɔ court na ɛno ana atemmuo no ɛba yɛ no ɛnya nsɛm ketewa koraa enipa na ɛka sɛ yɛde no ɛkɔto afiase ndo ɔtɔ so edu mmienu ne din ade bai Mahmood ɛyɛ Bangura wɔno no ayo bi a ofiri opposition party ɛfɛ no All People's Congress APC amanyɔkuo no emu na wɔno no esansa na pomden enkonka ne ntino ne de no ye ato nkyɛ sɛ eberesem no ye de begiram ɛwɔ court papa ana wapani ba ko no so wodi ntintiman ɛwɔ ku no a sesɛ afoile no mu a yache wo mo no ne de ade Amadu Koita Makalo na wɔyɛ retired military major ana kyerɛ kane nso na wɔyɛ bodyguard ade ma ex president ɛyɛ Ernest ɛyɛ by Koroma na wɔno so mo kyerem sɛ na temu no de eso papa nti ono obekomu emfie dodo no asene obi a tese wokomu afre ye 40 years akwakopem 70 years in prison na afi kura so no se ofeli a ye besa de foforo atato ema mienu a wo so ya police fo eka ho na wo so sentence wonom a emu baako eye Ramatu Kamanda Conte wono so wokomu 30 years na afi so no ni nyina no se wo bra na wonom ehwehwa branti a ne din ede eye Amadu Koita Makaro no sa ewura bayi ana woje eye suspect no ehye ne dem nti echi matches we no eye abetment and aiding of crime nti yeso wono so wonkwonkwo da fiase bi mfinhia aduasa na eno ana abanya na wote so sa abre no ekirem se wanhwe yi a sa nkrofo no a edi bone no bia na kire se wo mo ma mpenne da eye koroma no beka ho enen so no ayade se koroma na babonte abekirem se wono oni wo hwe enti nipa kura odi sa bone no ba bia o man ne mra eda no yemfa eni no akire se wei eni amane bo a efri Sierra Leone aba enipa omoyeso mkoye ku no emu mako edumienu asojafo wom ana posifo wom yese yache wonom enu nti court say life imprisonment emu nsam no no ye gina we so adan ye ho ajaboafo nkra to ye ba ye beto aso makwantu ho nsam eye medadwen nanso me yensam tro ne nti menya adaje ye hwehwemu ekohu Sunday Sam's consult na wonom nti ende metimi ba menya abre ne adaje ekenkan ye eye investigations about womo ana me hu se wo apply for visa assistance a enfeli efri se wonom ewo track records madanse die nie ma me nintrel Sunday Sam's consult edi Britia webi ebeje o visa amount se wo ko United Kingdom, Canada, Dubai, Poland, Croatia, na afa krade Serbia, any Greece nso abeka ho a work permit etechiri ma menchire wo mo echire kwan Sunday Sam's consult ewo Ofanko barrier Asofan a ben Wise Park Hotel ewo Asofa New Station hono a frɛ number 0244 291546 email address nso samuel626@gmail.com yeti ehudi enti we connect dreams with opportunities emanenye wadwendwen frɛ wonom na nso bedi adanse empo asede media
Hey, anokrase fix my ride adwumayekoi ama omanfo ebopre mine etwetanga egu yeso okrom ha papa se eja Ghana ha wo mu ne abenfo a wo mu sisi accident cars man ye se car ya manufacture na neya wo mu bomode eye engine tuning overhauling body works oven spraying air condition service upholstery electrical works automatic gear box repairs maintenance na general car servicing bia se wo car dada anase asay na pese woton fra wo mo beto e de amount sesia wo mo wotorin kai beto ka ma free so your customer there and so the accident car ba on be mark afofo se etwi enu so free shesha fix my ride limited e chi kwan wo Accra Academy School no enchemu ho Odoko police quarters kwan so Atiko Junction Goyo fuel station no echi Kaneshi Odoko highway 1 crime fresh 0303 944 880 0202 227 660 0540 556020 and our website www.fixmyrideghana.com. Fix My Ride, own the finishing.
DLFM 106.9.
Abusia enayume mayama wadron ema wakwa bamfamra DL 106.9 ene yawada enwumre no nsia kase bo esumre redu se yesinku nyana gudie mu nsem papa ya boabo ano no ye deba ne ye deba somo Ghana nsemo ena nkofo nkroso de latest any exclusives no ena ya boabo ne nyina no na enwumre ye de babesomo me amedia gudie mu nsem na deba dia meje so no eye ayensu ano de hye Apakan GH the blessed king in tantam wa mensha se emfamfi yandiem ewo Ghana adia mensha se emfamfi Ghana National Paralympics no omakache na unim so mu kopie mu ewo ma ye fe Norway ekowie chinipa du baako enkro adwane baako enya ne ba bi ko police fo so achi baako a enwonsem ababa ebuburuja obi aka bi wo Ghana na Honorable Mustafa Yusuf Minister of Youth and Sports Edema Ghana na wakasa osi Ministry of Youth and Sports any National Sports Authority no o man receive letter bia amfan fipa athlete no echemo di omani echemu wo Norway sanso na Norway embassy no an contact om ankahwe amfa nchomo enti obi antumi blame for sadie na esie no.
I just want to use this opportunity to appeal to all the embassies and high commissions or consular offices that anytime they get any requests from any federation and without the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and Regional Integration and the Ministry of Youth and Sports supporting document, they should verify from the ministry before.
Where moya mra Honorable Mustafa Yusuf Echema or say in there no before embassy be ebede visa bema athlete be an federation be no omon contact ministry no answer na omo the visa sama se na be ya na esi ensibiom na mra oka say yentumi mbremu on the National Sports Authority no yenti ese na oka no.
I could have only taken responsibility if they follow the protocols. The protocols is if you want to go and engage in any competition, or even if you are not representing Ghana, you are just a federation and you have your own competition to go and compete internationally, you follow protocols.
Honorable Mustafa Yusuf ne krakra no eno ase sankrofo ya kopie mu ewo ma ye friend Norway no ono de on to me nka say indeed no omo ye pa athlete ana omo nye nemo eye media no ensentwefo and a reporter say omo ye para athlete no ono de on to me confirm it.
How can I confirm that they are Ghanaian athletes? I just know. I said the reports. Your report indicate that they are athletes. I cannot confirm. You are reporting. You, the media, are reporting that Ghanaian Paralympic Committee athletes are in Norway. I cannot confirm. The only thing I can say that I can take from your report.
Honorable Mustafa Yusuf, Minister of Youth and Sports, Ghana, and what's in Canada told say ebusiafo na omodehie afrimu ewo Norway no yasuma mu makoma ko nan so omonko na nko omonko fa mu no emra na so omunipa nan no ekodu wo no omadwane na Ferris Jesse ebusiani eremasa ebusian osisa nsem na ne na monte no krabia enim osi nia wafrim ne yere ena nko pese oko omaye fe Norway o namum no ye deny ne visa for
me I think that it's very unfortunate the way the rumors are going about, the way there has been a lot of misrepresentation, and as we speak, as a family we want to deal with this issue legally. We would not allow people to just drag his name just because he can't speak for himself. Georgia, can I say, the people that are speaking against him say
Ferris Jesse busiani manipa bakwa wa hwere ne nkwa ewo Norway no ena watene nka no Yusuf Bazigi coach ma Black Princess of Ghana sanso no coach Hazakes Ladies no emma coaching wo Ghana or ye coach bakwa we dimuntintima ye pa ye bisanse se wo coach ma ayana etisen diana no se hwe extremely difficult na wo coach ma na ayana mo wonsem no kika no ayana ebibia wo compared to Mema.
Extremely difficult coaching the women internally and externally. There are a lot of nitty-gritties in coaching them. If I have a problem with you, means I have problem with all your friends, and probably maybe your friends are key players. So how am I going to resolve that? And two key players having conflicts, how are you going to resolve that?
Yusuf Bazigi a coach chairman Hazakes ladies and black princesses and a watching kano na dano memory diet na say e deal power sports no yene kasama for the Ghana Football Association your friend Mr. Henry Asante Chum etwetwe nkomo na obeka na bet power and sponsor Ghana Premier League at some point and omotwiomo na yebisa Mr. Henry Asante Chum say den esia bet power e pulling out no.
Bet Power is owned by an African group, and then the other shareholders in Europe or Norway. Then the leadership of the company changed. So the leadership changed in terms of shareholding, in terms of control, in terms of influence, power, and those things. Because a new leadership had a different
Henry Asante Chum kasama for Erema Ghana Football Association waten nkase nientia bet power any GFA antwa so ne se ownership no exercise foforo na buy no enso ye omadwen so mo target no enye football intina ma bet power any GFA entimi antwa so Caleb Amankwaya former player Edma Hat Ofoki yebisa ne se Ghanaian players yate se mo ye ungrateful teams ne sign mo contract ba wi amose mo extend na ko free no kura be no and o se enya no kura club owners no and entreaty players ni
so enya no kura so you see me anu na onya no so aduane ba o se me ma obudi so acha se nti se dia me bo team na team na me bo no adu ba bi na ani ba me ho a wo se o di me ko na onya obibi na so nya me bibi
na otwane samso no ene yebisanse ne usi wakan ewo ma ye fa ni Ethiopia na Ethiopia league ne Ghana de no ode toton a ne ayin na skasem no woso no se hwe Ethiopia league ne sika no woso bebre e de chin Ghana de ne ntumi fa Ghana sika entoto Ethiopia ho
so ndo mtma say Ethiopia de bebre chen Ghana tika mi free anko Ethiopia so ndo Ghana ya kamenko because omo ho no omo ntukwan kromo for omo ntukwan omo bo na omo bo league no omo kromo na omo nyo omo sika ye foreigners na wo no so no ye compare o sika no to hasika na ye so ye boy
Caleb Amankwa a player edema Bobokwa ye friend coffee awo maya ye friend Ethiopia ena watene nkano na Kumasi Asante Kotoko a confirm say His Royal Majesty otumfo se tutu ye Kotoko Adakwajache no oya no foforo kra ultra modern na omubenya training pitches na omenya hostels ahodo omubedem ena swimming pool ni ade masa feye papa enti Kotoko Adakwajache project no ko different level kra o mashase a enwo ensem no Heart of Folk nso confirm so officially no Great Olympics goalkeeper ye friend Benjamin Asare no o metumi assign na wonsam no a ye de amao ye boni tew ewa amanone no ene uruamu ewo bobo kwa friend Real Madrid akachia omo central defender friend Antonio Rudiger na class B efi Saudi Arabia epeno a sika nkomo de be mano no ewo so ye pa na so si onko obetna Real Madrid na wasina kan edi amawa enwo ensem no Hansi Flick coach de ma Barcelona yebisa se Nico Williams no ni osina kan ma Atletico Bilbao no oba na omba eno se onya Barcelona player oye team B player into on person be kan wansem a eno so ensem no Juventus edi omani achemu ewo Borussia Dortmund Germany ringer friend Karim Adeyemi no Juventus twetwen komo se ombenya Karim Adeyemi na wababesia kan dia ma Juventus a enwo ensem no Crystal Palace enso eni boboku a ye friend Olympic masa o ma agree bibia 15 million euros ena Crystal Palace etua dia ma Olympic masa Senegal for ringer a ye friend Ismail Sano oba no abesina kan edia ma boboku a ye friend Crystal Palace obe sign 5 years contract until June 2029 now we sina kan edia ma Crystal Palace a ye don some edi amao ebusia yamfa gudie mu nsem no emfansi nani akachi bia no yamfanto asomfa me amedia gudie mu nsem no edi ebedown no di ameje so no ayensu ano de hye apakan GH the Blessed King.
It's official. DLFM 106.9.
Yama Ghana for Akwaba na yemfa sofano entwa moso papa na Richard Boateng and also me adu papa na kasebo no edemo e was Saperman Derek Ayete was good evening and still Ivan School so essay news no loud and clear drobo yada sepa me pacha enkwamo no enie 2020 ana COVID-19 ebowura Ghana wabra obia ema no invitation enyuma hodo pie no a na guye me no kasa enyuma no bi gui kura no a entimi ansori biem ene auditors general's report apie ama kyerese parliament committee so atenase ama na hwehwemu pie no a na apie montere eso information ministry ne kyerese sabre na COVID-19 Ghana ye bre no na wonu matima tebiri sika 1.5 billion old Ghana cedis e de ama wo mo staff say monyina monkonko di fresa COVID-19 aba ana mo de mo badwuma abusuan komo no enie ene ana akopiem e wo parliament wo gi sankomo yi esen 0534 050199 0534 050199 and 0593 4065 65 151,500 na chese we de kwa over 1.5 billion old Ghana cedis ya che de information ministry for one say mo de munyi nkodi fesa COVID-19 aba mo behie sika. Good evening
over
within the self name friend
over me sa Akwadwo
sak mamintio tama community 11
over tama community 11 over Ghana for ejempeni phone sika no dia no mudi we say sika we say yampa say omuchiaka so omuchiaka na bia tucha
menso medase. Good evening
senior.
Oh brapani Akra Francis afi
abani na mpom te sai
oh awade dia cha yen na abusua no so e
ya mamumo ne adwuma
mo
eja ene oba aka hohon kronkron no mawie
ai
ya men so be ka mo ho mamanya bi aka ho
amen
bitia wadwuma efo nsu nyina ani DLFM agibe bia se ba bia obefa bia DL na wentie kra da na opese otie wo ma we
DLFM 106.9
mo na mi shirawo na mi bisa se doctor for ni nurse for na omo ko gina ho COVID ne ehwe omo munya COVID no omo no sika se na omo mu cheye na information ministry acha sa sika we omo we me say ye hia sotro o ye hia obi a leader obowura o ministry ho sotro na esu oni nyame nyajuma
wo so oni nyankopon tena went me anyina so 0534 050199 0593 40 65 65. Good evening.
Good evening, sir.
Offer kwaso. Me fa from me offer say mama ntie.
Oba ai ya bani vore de inimo. Ebe dia amura ni mari ko da enjo mono. Omu ti mo ni sa da so ya man sama fo sa sabro. Ya ni de ko na mo se sa da ya na e ga na fo ni nyege ni nyege no. Ni pa do ben ana de obo hu
ye na homa na tiatom onso wantimi anyina so ba na se wonu agina so a no anya abotre wontimi nyina so a mesra wada wo kwa wontimi nwura mu biem. Good evening. Me pato within the self me friend. Me pato mami nti onfiri gbechire machine bi wo chi amane nkofom. Ono so antimi anyina so. Good evening.
Evening wafa.
Me wafa asibe ni
Doris.
Mami nti Doris.
Over me say I should coach mama why.
Mesha ma. Insuro kra. Dabio.
Na say omon yempeni for no mo je say sikana. Yes say na juma na yes sa COVID time yet na fie no. Then I enzo mo de mai. Ena me ya be man kan e hia so tro papa. E hia so tro.
Yenso ya dase ensuo kura no a Ghana fo yebu ni kakra na ewi akire musa agi musika. Good evening.
Good evening, Wafa.
Wudi ni baby afre me free.
Wafa, Papa G, Tama Community 9. Tiabana.
Papa mami ntie o.
I'm sure we need to pass one, but we got them. What I didn't say before we are conquered. COVID, you are not bad. I'm the one you tax. You are better than the whole world. China cry, and this one cry, no tax you. Ghana and Kwan for you, want tax. Move inside, a doctor for the problem of Blair. Oh, come on, can be get information to communicate. The Maybe one by said, don't be a Bagumbia, don't be a ocean, be a more than top medium. If you are my uncle for you, you do your. It's a member if you if you ask how you can cry, no book I won't drink. Now it's only she must have risk it hard and one going for a bell or them over Medase.
Men so Medase Jar Rastafari. Good evening.
Good evening.
We didn't baby out frame me free.
I can meet the Kwame Paul, Pacific Central Region by Miamanda.
But I'm into your Kwame.
And me patrol Ghana for no, if you know why you fear him. Now, because here you are Ghana for, that's a Nhyiraba. No, why you fear him now, will you be no more. The Ghana phone telling for no one, you know, said, yeah, one question off on a word. I'm sorry, I'm
Men so mad as a papa. Good evening.
Good evening.
We didn't baby out frame me free.
But your former uncle, my first Jama.
Mammy to your uncle.
On them one chandy, no runs by a cool. June 4th, 1979. It won't go to chandy. Now, Obi Baba, I.
Men so mad as say, good evening. Hello, good evening.
Evening, offer.
Me offer Sibenie.
From Pasha Pomwe.
Nyamiadum, now swear.
Nyamiadum.
Me offer
Abigail Tama.
Abigail Tama, Abi Mienti, where bombing come on.
Patrick, offer. Garden penny for you, pan. I was coming from someone to a moon lay or Mukatava.
Oh, Tressa.
Ah. Now, there's two the system if it's a race and for months, Shaman and go moving so much disaster and necessary. I go more than free. Hey, what part of the surface no more yesterday, but I said the mood dear made moon so moody. Hey, where the can say some more mood here. So, man, the moon you mamma no asking.
May I say, my punish you almost say, Mrs. Yaki. Huh? But I may say, but not true, Hawaii, in name. So just me be. You, what your name, well?
Oh, your name, Uncle Sanka, the boss. Yeah, into one shout is that.
We were the form say, Bram. Went to me and you know, so I call you my last call and also me and fancy DJ O'Marion Anna Adia Echo Facebook no eso. Now I can count for so ye me nu. Edia me just why your gangster cat meeting kura Okogyeabour Ocran
Nhyiraba Kwadwo Sammy B no ko mechia ai Abigail no phrase sia no. O se Monday born for the aya na ye hodwo pa.
Na moana mo homra na.
Oh ye hodwo so Omalion no kan ye group no ho.
Ya kan Proverbs 27 verse 2.
Era ko adwentere na tie for the tire me do. Se ga ye chimpenifo bi twa o mo chimpere pa every say. Ono mo tete ye dodo. Hey, ya bro.
DJ Omarion say what ya Paulina any Janet ewo AJ Christian Village
afina wachire mu
say omu nyina ya omu nyina kitadin baako ana omu nyina so fia kurase baako
enya kurase
kurase
na ojo mani si boni si
ho ya trasako
krokesium
ho ya trasako
ara mechia wonom
wo free kwa wo bo me kwa tibie kwa mprae so a ho de krum
okon e ho so pa
chere
na ho kura ho de sen nkran
ba menya ho de e ho fa che isire go
da bi ene de
se wo free se go de a e ho ya kurase da mutre
ya menka ho
enti ya da mo nyina se nwume hate man is up next wait I also stay tuned.
DL